You are watching Xirtus.
All right, I promise I will keep this brief. Hope you're all doing well. I hope that also that uh, yoga poser, that yoga poser also has matching briefs to go with every single layer that we're about
This
to
is a
see
pretty
here.
good outfit. I really like this one a lot. This one's
I believe
cool.
we've seen you and I have seen both of those outfits, and they're both quite lovely. I must say they are. They accentuate everything that they need to accentuate, and also we see there's also more layers to this psychedelic visual experience that we are seeing here. And we're probably going to get down to
Oh
the
no,
back
no.
abs as well. And more. Oh, where
Oh,
there
we got
is
to the
yet another
summer
layer,
summer
yet
suit.
another layer, and in the back. Ooh, there that draws a lot of attention to the lower half of your body, and I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel that bad. One could describe the feeling as increasingly positive as well. Getting that attention to that lower area of our friend. Also, working that
This
backpack
is
as well.
This
If
is
you
all
guys,
eyes on me. This is the Bo Burnham sweatshirt.
that might be my favorite one. I like all the eyeballs on there. You might get some
Yep.
interesting looks when you go out onto the streets. Very reminiscent. There's lots of symbolism of eyes in video games like The Legend of Zelda, and also things like Yu-Gi-Oh, which I also play, not the modern game because I feel they do a very poor job of moderating the modern game. But retro formats can have a lot of fun to them, even though there's some points of misregulation that aren't all that fun. If you've seen a lot of the news this week, you'll know that there is politics, and politics exists, and you have the ability to ignore those politics. Of course, that might be the happiest life you can live if you ignore those politics. I happen to work for a small business, and in this small business, you can tell that maybe the wheels are coming off. I think it's a world that's becoming increasingly difficult for small businesses to operate in. So it kind of feels like this
Rick
business
and Morty
might
was predictive
close its doors.
programming about brick and mortar and how it's going extinct. But anyways,
Oh
Brick and
yes,
mortar. Rick and Morty. Yeah.
yes, that brick and mortar is going extinct. There are fewer people to fill the positions that we built the world to have, and AI cannot take them over. Who's going to take over the position of that Italian pizza grandma? You know, it's
no,
The
it's
Puerto
it's like
Rican.
South Korea. It's like South Korea where you have a jewelry shop or a pottery shop, and twice a year someone might walk by your shop, and there's someone who sits there 250 days a year who really actually runs the and just hopes that someone either in the dear leader's family will stop by or a tourist.
exactly. They beg for the blessing of the powers that be. But the truth is that the world is running out of options for a lot of people. How many staff can we have? How many can they attract? Can they keep up with wages to actually apply free market principles to the labor market, and not just commodities? But it turns out people are unwilling to change and unwilling to adapt. So that will be the death of many businesses in the future as they get swallowed up by the greater machine that we call capitalism. And of course, we all know where this is going. We have choices in the matter. Could we choose life affirmation? Can we choose life affirmation and continue to love each other, reproduce, be like Israel? Israel. What's amazing
Be
about
like
Israel?
Israel. I mean,
Israel has
they're
doesn't just
God's
have
chosen people.
an adequate birth replacement
No,
rate. They
I
have
want a
a
real answer.
growing.
Tell me the difference between the Old Testament God and the New Testament God. Aren't they the fucking same God? Just like Allah is the same God. But like people talk about the New Testament God. I understand the Old Testament God was like wrathful and vengeful, eye for an eye, and then became turn the other cheek or something.
There's a bigger difference between the Old Testament writers and the New Testament writers than there is between God, probably.
Israel is growing in their population. Yes, they are going beyond their birth replacement rate. They are a high energy society. Not just high energy, but they're also open and intuitive and inquisitive. They want to know things. Yes, and that is the key to world domination. But the thing is, you don't have to think about it as world domination. They are simply allowing the world to exist. If nobody else is having children, aren't they the ones that are essentially just choosing to die off themselves? That is the entire philosophy. So maybe world domination.
The 15th Bo Burnham reference. It's just that my stupid friends are having stupid children, and then my stupid friends are we have to have a generation of smart, probably incubator babies, and then I don't know how to recreate the education system of the 90s, though. That's the mystery.
I
People are going to be autodidactic. They're going to be siloed off.
Lots of brick buildings with no windows. That is how we rebuild the 90s education system. We will rise. We will stand. We will continue, and we will glorify God and the human existence on top of that. If you guys are interested in international foods, particularly, I do like some international foods as well. I have not.
Dude, what
had
the
that
fuck
many.
are you going on about, motherfucker?
Yeah, seriously, man. Like, what the fuck is that?
Are you waiting? You're waiting for one of us to tell you to shut the fuck up, aren't you?
It's one of the most
Particularly
fictitious rants I've had on the show. I actually appreciated it.
Cool.
I liked where it went.
Shout